Hey guys, I just want to make myself very clear before this video starts. Alright, this is not a Kendrick hate video. I fucking love Kendrick, okay? I'm not a Kendrick hater. I'm not a Drake fan or a Drake hater either, okay? I'm just here to state my brutally honest opinion that Kendrick should not have won the beef, and I'll explain why. So, hold off on disliking the video because I will explain why. This will not just be like a hit and run rage bait type of video like the ones you see on Instagram Reels, okay? Like, this is a genuine, like, discussion, I guess, type of video. I'm not gonna be saying a bunch of stuff without explaining my reasoning behind it, alright? So, yeah, essentially, I really don't think that Kendrick should have won the beef. Not because of skill or because of, whether the diss tracks are better, because obviously Kendrick did win. Drake had like one good song in Family Matters where he just spams the same allegation over and over again. And Kendrick, easily had the better songs, Kendrick wasn't the one who dropped the Hard Part 6. I mean the other one, not the one he dropped on GNX. I meant the other one. But yeah, essentially, while I do think that it was inevitable that Kendrick would have won the beef, I kind of wish that he didn't, because after he won the beef, it seems like the industry is getting on their knees for him at every fucking turn. He's everywhere now. He's absolutely unavoidable. For someone who used to be as respected as Kendrick was before the beef, someone who was ridiculously glazed and for the right reasons before the beef, before all these fucking new gen kids came in and started making it all about them, Kendrick was actually respected as, the visionary artist that he was. The artist that paved the way for like deep messages in like modern rap, He was the one who paved everything. Literally, before the beef, it was really like prestigious, I guess. Not really prestigious, but like it makes you look smarter, I guess, and it makes you look cooler and more refined if you said your favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar back then. Because, back then, sure, he had millions of listeners, but they were nowhere near the amount that he has now. Nowadays, every little kid and their mom says their favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar because they fucking love Not Like Us or some bullshit like that, right? But back then, people actually listened to his actual like albums with substance, not just squabble up, copy pasted 5 times over and over again, and maybe like 2 or 3 well-written songs on GNX. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just the truth, right? I'm not trying to hate or anything. I'm just saying the truth here. Kendrick Lamar went from respected to fucking corny and overrated. Nowadays, if you ever dared say that Kendrick was your favorite rapper or that you like Kendrick's music, you're gonna get fucking cooked because they're automatically gonna assume that you bob your head to Not Like Us over and over again. It's like the same thing with Travis Scott, right? Before Fiend came out, it was like a really well-respected opinion to like Travis Scott and be a fan of him. But now if you say you like Travis Scott, they're gonna play Fiend for you and expect you to love it and jump around to it and get all fucking hyper and shit, right? It's the same thing with Kendrick Lamar and Not Like Us and fucking Mustard! That fucking song? That has to be like one of the worst aging songs in history. I cannot stand that song. I already like talked about it in one of my previous videos, but TV Off is a pretty accurate representation of how it feels to be a Kendrick Lamar fan now, because everything related to Kendrick right now is fucking corny as shit. If someone were to ask me what my opinion on Kendrick Lamar is, I can never say that I like his music. I can never say that I fuck with his music. I can never say that I even love his music or that I feel impacted by his music, because if I ever do say something like that, they're gonna assume that I'm talking about fucking GNX, because that's all they fucking know. Because now that Kendrick Lamar is mainstream, and I don't mean like humble mainstream, I mean like superstar mainstream, like Super Bowl type of mainstream, every white dude on the street will just automatically assume you're talking about GNX when you say you love Kendrick Lamar. Not any of his more like deeper cuts like Mr. Morale or To Pimp a Butterfly or even Damn. Like, Damn has such a hard-hitting story. Like, I know it's kind of hard to catch on it at first, but holy shit, the fact that that album still makes sense when you play it in reverse is actually crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And what do we have with GNX? Squabble up. Squabble up. Mustard! Alright, bro, I get it. Kendrick can have fun. Artists can have fun, okay? I'm not against artists having fun. I'm not against it at all. What I'm against is the fact that being a Kendrick fan is essentially being... Okay, I was gonna say like a really fucked up analogy, but rewording my analogy, being a Kendrick fan nowadays is like walking around in public naked. Everyone will look at you weird. Everyone will think you're a fucking crazy, weird-ass motherfucker because you're into that type of corny bullshit, right? And best case scenario, they'll just think you're corny and that you have an NPC music taste. But yeah, that's my take on Kendrick nowadays. I'm not a Kendrick hater. I still love Kendrick. I'm still a huge Kendrick fan. It's just the truth and the nuance of everything, It's unfortunate, but that's how life is. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon.